Today we're replacing this relay slash contactor that's up inside the yaw head of the ARE 442. The issue is that the brake is always on, so hopefully this fixes it. Got my fingers crossed. I installed this relay. This is a new one that I got before the company went out of business. I installed it in the basement in the voltage clamp, I think it's called, and with the new one in, the issue goes away. But of course the issue, even though it goes away, the wind turbine won't spin because these small wires are connected but the big ones are not, because the big ones need to be connected way up there. So he's gonna put the relay in. Hopefully that fixes it. So, and then I'll repair the old relay for future use. So that's what it looks like. These wires go to sense 1 and 2, and then brake 1 and 2, or brake plus and minus. And then these big wires go to R5, 6, and 7. So it was marked at the factory, and then I put bigger marks on them to make it easier to read. So anyway, so here's the old one. It's marked the same. Here's what's inside of it. I noticed if I smell these, they don't smell good. Smell like burnt or like stinky. So, hoping this is what the problem is. So as you can see, everything is working fine. We don't have any wind, so the turbine is not going to spin. But the problem that was occurring was right here on this BL plus and BL minus, which runs to the brake, it was reading half voltage, and it should read like 28 volts AC on these two across these two pins here. And you would get an error code, and like a red light would show up here, and a red light would turn on, or yellow, whatever it was. It would have an error code, and it would not reset. And when you measure the voltage here on this brake relay, which I've changed with brand new one, and it didn't fix the problem, the voltage here was wrong too. So what I did was, here's the wires, these 4 wires right here. They go to the sealed brake relay that's up in the yaw head, up in the nacelle in the tower. So I disconnected these 4 wires and connected the new sealed relay. And when I did that, it was just like this. Everything was fine. But the turbine will never spin because the rest of it's not connected up there, because the part was down here in the basement. So anyway, and once I did connect that and I turned it on, you could hear the relay clunk. And when clunk, you could hear it physically, the sound of it turning on, you know, so it was working. Also too, I'd like to tell you, you see these little fans here? If you have an AR 442, they're probably pretty rare. Most of them are gone away since the company went out of business. These fans here are junk. I disconnected them and I put this one in here and turned it on. Here's an on-off switch for it. And I put the this one in here. I leave it on all the time. Ever since I did that, I've not had any problems except that with the relay that I just changed. It's been 8 years. When I did not have this fan in here, I was changing transistors on these inverter chopper boards like every 6 months when it got windy. And what's happening is these stupid fans, they designed it to be so cheap with energy. Oh, let's turn them on only when it gets hot out, or when these heat sinks get hot. Well, gee, it's already hot in here, so then the components, these things would fail, these boards would blow, right? So with this fan, it always keeps it cool. So these things have never failed. It's been 8 years. I got a whole box of parts right here that has circuit boards and those chopper boards and the components, the transistors that go bad on them. It's see right here, see all that black? That's been soldered by me many times, and that one there maybe once or twice too. But so anyway, if you have one of these, seriously, cut a hole here and put a fan in and turn it on and leave it on. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.